In the name of the one who loves the beloved and love itself. Amen. Please be seated. Good to see you all. It's good that you're all here and not here an hour ago, or is it an hour to come? I don't know. I get confused. The strangest thing we reorganize all our clocks and to change the time. And I know some people want to get rid of it, but we do it because we're looking for light. You realize that? We're looking for light in the useful part of the day. And the days are getting shorter and the days are getting darker, and we are looking for light. We also celebrate All Saints' Day and All Souls' Day at the beginning of November when it's getting darker. And we're going to light candles in a moment because we're looking for light. We're looking for light in the face of grief. We've lost loved ones. But we want to find in our memory of them. We're looking for light in the lives of the saints. But we might also be looking for light in our own lives. And it's entirely possible you may be called on to be light for somebody else as a saint. But I want to say thank you for Wesley and Eleanor for coming along this morning, because they're taking their first steps on the lifelong journey of looking for light in Christian faith. And they're our examples. And I want to say a couple of brief things about the gospel, about what they might encounter as they look for light. In Luke's gospel today, we had Luke's version of the walk through their lives looking for light. I'm sorry, but they are going to encounter some darkness. That first part of the gospel is sobering. There will be grief and hunger and loss, or emotional darkness that we have to face in life. And the lesson that I have learned and would like you all to internalize is that when darkness comes along, we face it. And Jesus tells us there might be blessings in it for us if we can face it. And he moves on to a warning. There might be great moments in life where everything is going really well. You're rich, you're wealthy, you've got everything you need. Those are the times to be cautious. You face the darkness when it's dark, but when everything's going really well, be a little cautious. Don't say to yourself, look how well I've done. I'm so wonderful, I'm perfect. I don't need to keep on working anymore. I'm totally fine. I'm great. It's a time to not get arrogant. Dark, face them. Remember when things are great. Be a little humble and cautious. And finally, as we have learned the lessons of our faith and spirituality over the years, by facing darkness, by being cautious in the face of great success, we might have learned some spiritual lessons. We might begin to recognize that we are going to face conflict in life, and that we need to stand up to it. You might be scratching your heads and thinking, what's he talking about? It says turn the other cheek. Don't get in conflict. Like, avoid it. If somebody hits you, don't hit them back. But actually, I want to just share with you my thoughts on this bit of the passage for the moment, because Jesus is talking to a Jewish people who are under Roman occupation. And all of the examples he gives in this text are things that a Roman citizen or a Roman soldier might do to you as a Jewish person without any rights. And he is advising how to resist. He's not just advising how to give up. If somebody who has power over you hits you on the cheek, offer the other cheek. It's not a moment of weakness, it's a moment of confrontation. But they are learning in their spirituality to confront in a peaceful way. Much like Gandhi learned to do, and also Martin Luther King Jr. learned to do. By standing up to oppression, not by responding with violence, but with another invitation for further oppression that begins to shame the oppressor, you're actually being quite forceful. On the road, if a Roman soldier saw you with a coat and they were cold, they could ask it from you. And there wasn't much you could do about it. Jesus is saying, if that happens to you, give them your shirt as well. Again, not an idea of stepping back and accepting their violence, but a way of pointing out just how deeply unjust it is. What Jesus is doing at the end of this text is inviting us to be light in the world by resisting oppression without resorting to violence. Does that make sense? It's not quite as meek and mild as you might think it is. And as I said, these are the lessons that both Gandhi and Martin Luther King Jr. learned in resisting oppression in the 20th century. And we may have to learn some of these lessons as saints in the 21st century with each other. So thank you for, firstly, coming along and taking their first steps in the lifelong search for light and saintliness. Face the darkness. Don't get too arrogant when things are going well. And be prepared to resist oppression, but do it peacefully, because that's the way it will bring light into the world.